The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Today's game finds the Grizzlies winding down their road trip. And with the worst record in the NBA, they simply don't have the talent to win that many ball games.
Yeah, and mentally, they're a team right now that's a little bit dysfunctional. And there's a visible tightness in terms of how they play and little flow right now to the game. They just haven't been able to sustain any periods of consistency.
Smitty, tonight a lot of experience on the floor. Guys who have been going up against each other for a very long time.
You have to have those wily vets. I know young guys get up and down athleticism, but the vets, they just know how to play, especially when you have one of those experienced guys coming off the bench. He could be very key to making a run and also changing the course of the game.
And guys look for ways to kind of get up for a game, don't they? They like the individual rivalries they see.
Yeah, they love it. You get a chance to look down there and see another guy you've been going against each other for years. It's you versus him in somewhat of a game within the game.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Looks at the three with Jackson at the 4. Conley out there with Rollins. And it's Pachulia in its center. Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada in the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball.
Now here's Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Jordan. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
You know, they worked hard, they drew fouls, but they just couldn't convert at the line.
And it's one of those things that can deflate your team. After all that effort, you want points.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Leonard the pass to Lowry. Count the basket. Lowry's got his first basket.
Lowry showing how crafty he can be with that hoop inside.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Rollins against Jordan. Here's Rollins. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The pass to Valanciunas. Raptors moving the ball around. And Jackson with the block. Here's Brooks. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ibaka against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson misses. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
Pachulia kicks to Conley. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Jordan at the elbow. On up the court. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Jordan. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Conley finds Jackson. Back to Conley. Here's Jackson. Fires for three. The shot comes out. Lowry against Conley. Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through asserts himself at the rim.
Pass to Rollins. Will it go? Toronto grabs the miss. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Down low, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere. A tremendous floor leader. Amazing that Conley's only averaged around 6 assists a game for his career.
And that one falls for Conley. Steve, you're talking about Conley, a guy who gives you much more than what you see on the stat sheet.
What he does, he controls the pace, the rhythm, understands how to manage the game, and he does it all with great efficiency.
Raptors leading by 5. Outside Jordan, the feed to Valanciunas. Stolen by Jackson. Jordan against Rollins. Passes it to Conley. Over Lowry. And again, Memphis no good.
An uncontested look from mid-range. He typically drains that one.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Now, here's Lowry. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. A three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 9 points.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Rollins against Jordan. Back to Jackson. Pass to Rollins. He feeds it to Conley. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And Jordan has it in the corner. Shoots a fader and another basket for Toronto.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's the pass to Brooks. Pachulia with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Pachulia. 5 points in the game.
And Conley has an incredible stroke, especially from deep.
Lowry passes to Jordan. And Jackson with the block. Pass to Conley. Rollins against Jordan. Back to Conley. Jackson kicks to Conley. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Now we'll go to DA, who had a chance to talk with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Well, Kevin, he thinks their length should be an edge in this one. He told me our shot blocking can really help us as long as we play smart and avoid fouls. We want them to shoot over our length. That's one thing we do bring to the table. We'll see if that works out, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks very much, David. Did you guys see this game playing out as a defensive battle?
If they get their way, it will be. They're coming in with the idea that they can win this game with their defense.
Well, if they've done it before, sounds like their goal is the same as always. Cause as many problems as possible with their D and never let up at that end of the floor.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there is nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Now, here's Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Leonard. Valanciunas inside. Brooks covering. Shoots from the baseline. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Rollins. It's good. This game is all even. Rollins got his second bucket of the night. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Davis is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, this whole period for him, it's been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Parsons passes to Harrison. Miles against Parsons. Passes to Rollins. Over Jordan. And another basket for Memphis.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
Toronto trailing. Here's VanVleet. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Trying to end the drought. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Jordan. Jordan's got 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Harrison. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rollins the pass to Rab. Here's Harrison. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
And the Raptors tag on 2 more.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Pass to Rollins. Here's Rab, guarded by Jordan. Here's Harrison. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
And here are the Raptors now. Grizzlies making the shot. And Miles kicks to Siakam. To the inside. Outside for Miles. The three-pointer, no good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. They get the rebound. Green. And Green slams it in.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
VanVleet looking around. And Siakam has it in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Such a wide open look. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Jordan against Rollins. High, arcing shot, and Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Jordan's got 9.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Here's Harrison. The pass to Rab. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Chandler Parsons out there with Rab. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Jermichael Green, and it's Harrison in at the point guard position. Parsons on the wing, 6 on the shot clock, and count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Right, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Teams in both conferences battling to get to the NBA Finals. Steve, what do you like to see in a championship series?
Kevin, I would love to see teams that are kind of evenly matched a lot of times, both in style of play and then also to have the stars within the stars. And what I do hate, though, is a team that is at a disadvantage because of an injury. That's the one thing I hate, because you always have the debate, if this player wasn't hurt, what would be the outcome?
Pulls up on the wing. That one wide left. Raptors trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam kicks to Jordan. Inside. The shot's good. Jordan's got 11 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Harrison passes to Parsons. Here's Rollins. And another miss by Memphis. Rollins against Jordan. Swiped away. And they're pushing it up. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
But what about the athletic ability of Green? A real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
Mike Conley's checked in for Rollins. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Pistons was outstanding. He scored 33 points, and that was just part of the story. He finished with a double-double in that game. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did, I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
They get a hand on it. Wright finds Jordan. Now Davis. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Pascal Siakam. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Chandler Parsons. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
Hales rebounds.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Leonard. C.J. Miles comes in for OG Anunoby. Jordan, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Wright. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Pachulia comes in for Yvonne Rapp. And Rollins subbed in for Andrew Harrison.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Jordan against Rollins. With the tip and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Jackson dishes to Conley. Poked away. The pass to Rollins. Here's Jackson. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 7. 1:37 left here in the second. Jordan inside, covered by Rollins. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jordan. Kicks to Pachulia. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to Jackson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Conley. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. Back to Van Vliet. Down low, stolen by Jackson. Here's Brooks. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Ed Davis is checked in for Toronto. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Chandler Parsons comes in for Michael Conley. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Miles. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Nice pass. Not really known as a natural facilitator, but Ibaka has the experience at this point to execute these plays.
The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Here's Brooks. 11 points in the game.
And quarter's almost over. You don't want to give the ball back here.
Gotta be smart about it. Even if you miss, you want to leave no time on the clock.
Parsons outside. Over Davis. And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chandler, how were you guys able to come in here and get off to this kind of start?
They're a great team. The big thing for us is just ball movement, playing unselfish, and doing all the little things that free up other people for shots, cutting, screening, flaring, doing all those little things. We're moving the ball really well, and we're getting out in transition early.
Chandler, looking good so far, my man. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Jordan is out there with Lowry, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Leonard looking around. Feeds it to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Valanciunas has got it back down to single digits for Toronto. The Grizzlies shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Conley finds Jackson. Back to Conley. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Lowry passes to Jordan, and stolen by Jordan.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
14 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. Jordan's got 19 points.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pal Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Lowry looking around. Jordan up top. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 21 points for Jordan.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have that same energy level to keep this up.
Can they get it? And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 points.
That's the shot they were looking for. After 3 straight misses coming out of the break, let's see if that sparks a rally.
Now Lowry, he's got 16. The drive by Jordan, and Ibaka kicks to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Leonard finds Ibaka, hangs home the trifecta. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
It's Jackson atop the key. Back to Conley. The dish to Jackson. Collins against Lowry. Jackson up top. Passes it to Conley. Poked loose and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here in the late stages of March, the range for teams in the power rankings has really solidified. You look at Golden State. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And you know, for the Raptors, they believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
For the lead, here's Jordan, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Jordan against Brooks. He kicks it to Conley. Jackson in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Leonard dishes to Lowry. Pass to Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And a moment now to see nice 3-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate 3-point shooting 2 men in the league. You take a look at Jordan. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And, you know, 2-guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in our league, and he's no exception to that rule. I mean, look at the success he's having from 3-point range.
Collins the pass to Pachulia. Conley against Leonard. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 9 points.
Love the effort from Mike Conley, not letting the defense get the best of him down low.
Lowry kicks to Jordan. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for Valanciunas. Memphis also making some changes. Yvonne Rabs checked in for Pachulia. And Andrew Harrison subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Harrison. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to Rollins. Here's Harrison. Over Lowry. Out to the wing. Here's Rollins. The Grizzlies with another miss. Raptors trail by 3. Jordan finds Leonard. Back to Jordan. Ibaka outside. And Yvonne Rabb gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Raptors. Davis comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Memphis also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Jackson. And Parsons subbed in for Brooks.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
And the shot goes in. He has 6.
You know, JaMychal Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
And Steve, the way JaMychal Green got here, a terrific story.
Went undrafted, Kevin, did the G League thing, bounced around, but then he started to put it all together. Now he's a guy you can count on to give you good minutes.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Siakam passes to VanVleet. Jordan inside, covered by Rollins. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Toronto calls timeout.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
The Raptors making a switch here. Miles is checked in. And a wide open look for Jordan. Gets a very good look and converts. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
Pass to Rollins. Here's Rabb, guarded by Jordan. Here's Rabb, 11 points in the game. Passes it to Harrison. Gets the front of the rim and out. Raptors trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Miles. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Miles has got his second basket of the night. Here's Harrison. 10 points for him. Here's Rabb. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Here's VanVleet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Raptors.
And it's been pretty even between the bigs and smalls here. With the game still in question, we'll see which of these guys can take another step to take over the game.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Rollins. Kicks to Green. Parsons outside. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Parsons with a pretty jump shot.
Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Jordan with the bucket.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
And it's Harrison with the ball for Memphis. They led by as many as 18 points. There's the pass to Rollins. Back to Harrison. The shot off that time, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Jordan kicks to Davis. It's Miles on the wing. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the Raptors call time here.
And let's check out the stats for Parsons. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles, carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
1:39 left here in the third quarter. That ties it up.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
This is how he makes his living, making those judgment calls, understanding the opportunities.
Jordan against Rollins. Pass to Harrison. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. Harrison's got 13.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Here's Van Vliet. He kicks it to Miles. And it's Jordan atop the key. A rebound by Rab. Rab's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harrison scanning the floor. Outside, Green. Back to Harrison. Here's Rollins. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good. Jordan's got 14 points now in the second half.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Here's Harrison, 13 points in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Rollins, and again it's Memphis with the 3. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of them to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Raptors trail by 7. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Parsons on the outside at 3 with Green at power forward. Conley out there with Harrison, and it's Pachulia in at the 5.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them, late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
Here's Conley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
And that one falls for Conley. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Fred VanVleet. And Memphis also making a switch. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Andrew Harrison. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And here's Conley outside. Brooks with the bucket.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Lowry against Brooks. Lowry dishes to Ibaka. Here's Valanciunas. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right against Conley. Brooks finds Green. Here's Pachulia. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And so often when there's contact, Zaza's involved. This time shows good focus to complete the play.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Leonard kicks to Jordan. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Conley surveying the D. Now the feed to Jackson. It's stolen by Lowry. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Here's Ibaka. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 7. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Passes to Green. Over in the corner, Conley. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard against Jackson. Puts it up from 17. Grizzlies with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jackson. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against the Warriors, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Raptors trail by 7. A 3 from Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Great rhythm on the catch and shoot. Kawhi showing us what's good.
Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Here's Ibaka. Great D that time from Green.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Right side, Conley. Pachulia kicks to Brooks. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Here's Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Rollins checked in for the Grizzlies.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And look, you never want to see a team cut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Dave Yeager went over with his team. He told them, look, fellas, this is what we're capable of when you come together as one. I knew you had it in you, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Finish this game.
Conley against Ibaka. Can they get it? And it's blocked by Ibaka. Leonard kicks to Jordan. The putback. Rollins grabs the board. Memphis leading. And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Conley with it. To the inside, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Jackson to the inside.
Enters the league as a great defender. Now Leonard's an elite defender. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards.
And the Raptors miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Leonard against Brooks. Pass to Rollins, and stolen by Jordan. Goes up, and it's Jordan with the jam. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Rollins. Outside Conley. To the middle. They could use a bucket. The shot by Rollins, no good. Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Three-pointer, Lowry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Lowry really looking comfortable in this one, going right at defenders.
Jackson against Ibaka. Shoots it. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jackson.
And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
A shot by Jordan, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
Shot from the inbound.
That's terrific play on the ball by Serge. He's been first team all defense several times.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Brooks outside. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Brooks. Jordan against Rollins. Over Jordan. And he overshot that one, missing. Raptors with the lead. To the inside. It's tipped and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Raptors with the ball. And here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. And Jackson with the block. Rollins against Jordan. And T is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Brooks. Out left to the wing. Here's Rollins. Here's Jackson. It counts. And the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lowry against Conley. Jordan finds Ibaka. Ibaka. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the middle, here's Pachulia, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Raptors trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jordan, the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Lowry from outside. It's not going to go for him. And Memphis the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Down low, Jackson kicks to Conley. Leonard with the steal. Conley against Lowry. To end the run. Rebounded by Jackson.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jordan against Rollins. Here's Leonard, and Jackson with the block. Leonard against Brooks. Leonard with the steal. Jordan against Conley. Pachulia with the steal. Here's Rollins. A three-pointer off the mark.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Outside Leonard. In the corner, Ibaka with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that could be a big bucket right there. Ibaka doesn't shy away from taking crucial shots.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now he presents our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Yep, that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. And he lays it straight in. Leonard's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
Lowry against Conley. Over Lowry. Conley's shot is off. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Lowry kicks to Jordan. Inside, here's Ibaka. It's good!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Rollins. Jordan with some nice D.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first. I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley, it's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Lowry, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In a league full of talented point guards, sometimes Lowry's efforts, they get overlooked, but he's a game changer.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Conley finds Green, and here's Brooks from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Rollins. Up again. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.